Hey, everybody. I'm not sure if anybody's on yet. I don't see any of you guys. That's okay. Good Sunday morning. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic morning so far. It is super bright here today. I usually keep my blinds closed, but I've got them open today because it's like mega bright and it's going to be hot today. So I hope you guys are all having a good Sunday morning. I'll give you guys an extra couple minutes to hop on here. I'm not sure if anybody is up and about yet today, but I am going to have these sprints, even if it's just only me, because they really do help me get through all of my stuff on Sundays. Oh, I'm going to take the kitty off. There we go. All right. I am in my beauty room today. I've got a crap ton of laundry I have to get through. So I'm going to be working on the floor. I'm probably just listening to some music. So I'm out of the library today. We did 2 sets of sprints already this weekend in the library, one on Thursday night, one on Friday night. And then yesterday I recorded and edited. So there is a new video up on the channel. It's a Halloween haul. And it's so funny because when I was editing, I even texted Matthew. He's not here right now. He's on vacation. And I was like, do I really talk this much all the time? And he's like, "That's okay." He's like, "You've got a lot to say, especially when it comes to Halloween." So I thought that was funny. I didn't shut up for the entire video. Good morning, Edie. Jackie is here and Jen is here. Good morning, Patricia and M. Good morning, everybody. Do you guys have your coffee or tea, whatever, even if it's iced tea, iced coffee? How is it where you guys are? It's not supposed to be too hot today. Just kind of, low 20s, I think a mid 20s maybe. But next week it's going to be hot again. So I'm done with summer, really. And our summer got off to like a really slow start, but I'm still done with this crap. I'm done with the heat. So I was out last weekend. So Michael's is starting to get their stuff in. I had a little bit of a rant in my most recent video about people hating on Michaels. So if you watch that, there's a little bit of a rant in the middle of the video. And I was out at HomeSense this week, which is the same as like Home Goods and Marshalls in the States. And we're always super behind you guys, but it is starting to trickle in. So I'm really excited to see everything out and about. Good morning. I just rolled out of bed. That's okay. I was up super early this morning. I didn't get my pancakes and bacon today because, I can make it for myself. Absolutely. I'm an independent girl, but there's just something about mine and Matthew's love language, like when he makes me Sunday morning breakfast. So it just didn't feel right to have pancakes and bacon without him. So I had, just some French toast instead, which is kind of the same thing. Still have my maple syrup and my coffee, but no pancakes and bacon until he gets back. So he'll be back on Tuesday morning, actually, because they're out east. So he'll be gaining some time. And so a couple more days to get through. I want to get the bed sheets washed and get the house cleaned up and stuff. It's so funny because everybody's like, oh, feminism, whatever, but I love for my loved ones to come home to a clean house. So I'm doing that. Terribly hot, and I know you're really struggling, Jen. I know you really are. I can't imagine having to live down where you are in the South. I think I would die as a Canadian. I hope you enjoy the haul. It's smaller than usual. I am talking about my tattoos that I'm getting in August during the haul. So the hauls this year are going to be a little bit smaller than usual because, I only have so many funds within my spending account. But that's totally fine. Good morning, Kelly. So glad that you're on. We're under a heat advisory. Ugh. Is it hot everywhere? Like east, west, north, south? Ugh. Does anybody have like a decent summer where it's nice but not like totally scorching? Wasn't bad yesterday, a little muggy in the early afternoon, but not sure about today. I hope it's not too bad today either for you. Hiya, everyone. Hello, cobwebs. Hope everyone's having a slow and relaxed Sunday. So, I'm doing a little bit of productivity today. Like I said, I'm working on the beauty room, my floor drobe. I've got laundry that needs to be done. But we're all about self care around here. And funny enough, we were talking last week about us female booktubers who are getting a little bit older, we're coming into a new season of our life and how we need to kind of slow down and give ourselves a little bit of grace and stuff like that. So if you guys are doing some self-care this morning, that's great too. So normal length sprints today. So we'll do 3 sessions, 45, 45, and 30, of course, and hoping to get lots accomplished. And so happy that all of you guys are here. Good morning. New York, we have been in high 80s for the past few weeks. Yeah, I know. New Jersey is by New York too, right? You guys are close because I know Jackie and Marissa have been talking about how hot it is there too. It's hot and muggy here. My state is shaped like a mitten. It shouldn't be an issue. I like this logic. I don't know. And summer is usually now it's so late in the year too. So it's fall and it's still like 30, 35 degrees. We're going to Cheyenne for brunch with a nephew. Ooh, should be a little cooler there. That's nice. I went to a brunch yesterday actually with a girlfriend of mine. She came over. We were practicing with my new curling iron that I had bought. And because I'm really, really bad at hair. So she was practicing using the different barrels and stuff. And she was like, I'm hungry because she had been out the night before to a concert. And I'm like, let's go to brunch. And it was really, really lovely. So I have a picture of that over my Instagram. Can we talk about how expensive it is to go out these days? It's insane. Yes, I am drinking pop at 8 o'clock in the morning because it's like midday for me. I get up usually at about 4 to 4:30. So I've already had my coffee shaped like a mitten. Yeah, I like that one too. So let me know what you guys are reading. We're going to hop to the first sprint here pretty quickly. I think I've got a couple of text messages waiting for me. You know what I've been really obsessed with lately is, and I mean, I listen to it all the time anyway, is the soundtrack from Labyrinth. And I mean, it's always been, I actually had the CD a few years ago too. But now I just have it in a playlist and I've got Matt hooked on it now. So he's been walking around singing Magic Dance for the past couple of weeks. So I've been like really into soundtracks lately. A lot of soundtracks and a lot of falling in reverse. I've been feeling the falling in reverse lately as well. Their song Ronald, which is I think fairly new, has been on like repeat. I'm just totally hyper focused on it. It gets me going. So yes, all the feels. I love it. And I know Aurelio Voltaire did like a take on it. I actually haven't listened to it yet. Is it called The Goblin King? I can't remember, but I have to listen to his take on it as well. Chilly Down was my favorite song and my favorite scene from the movie when I was a kid. I love those little fire guys. They really got me going. Let Gravity Seize the Dead. Oh, let me know how that's going. Have you started it yet? Or like, is this a continuation? Doing some admin stuff. Excellent. I have to clean my bathrooms too. So laundry and bathrooms is what I'm doing today. Been a basic bee lately and obsessed with Chapel Roan. That one's new to me, so I'm going to have to check that out. I've got my Spotify, so I'll check that out for sure. Physically reading Fragile Animals by Genevieve Jagger and listening to the audiobook of A Child Alone with Strangers by Philip Fracassi. I still haven't read his book Gothic. I have it on my wish list because people say it's really, really good. So let me know how that one is by him too. Yeah, sorry. I know it's catchy, right? And it's going to be stuck in your head all day. Beautiful writing. Haven't reached the meat of the story yet. Ooh, nice cover, nice writing. I mean, we're off to a good start. Contemporary romance. I like this. Yeah, romance is outside of my niche as well. I've said for the past few weeks I need to start doing like a horror reader reads romance vlog. So I might do that coming up here in the next few weeks. There's a couple of like themed vlogs, I guess, that I wanted to be doing. Like I want to do a Babysitters one because I got the Babysitters Club movie recently. I want to do another video where I'm talking about movies for the rest of the year. So I wanna do that as well. I'm dying to see Longlegs. I know we talked about this in the last sprint, but, I'm just hearing more and more reviews. So I know Mandy from Mandy's Morgue of Horror saw it, she loved it. Cameron Chaney saw it, he liked it, and there was a couple of TikToks and stuff that I've seen and people really liked it, so I'm excited. Gothic and Boys in the Valley was the other one that's, getting a lot of hype. I wanna read that one too. A Child Alone with Strangers is good so far. I know Jackie also loved Jackie loved Boys in the Valley too. I've seen a lot of people love it actually. No reading for me today, cleaning the basement and painting dry oh, yes, you told me you were working on your basement the other night, so doing adulty things. Going to dive into one of my vintage YA series books for a quick read before I head out. Oh, okay. Let me know. Even if you message me on Instagram, I wanna know what you think. I also don't tend to lean towards romance. Yeah, and I mean, most of us are like that too. It's like, we're all about the horror thrillers, ghosty books, gothic, whatever. And then every now and again, a little romance will dig in there. My daughter will be at camp this coming week. Oh, nice. I'm hoping to go watch two movies, which is very rare for me. I want to see Longlegs and Maxine. Maxine is getting kind of mixed reviews. People tend to like it, I think, but a lot of people are saying out of the three movies, is definitely the weakest one or their least favorite. So let me know what you think about that one too. I haven't watched the series actually. So yeah, Pearl and X, I haven't seen either one of them. So I'm definitely going to do more movie content. It's nice to mix things up. And I 100% agree. There's quite a few movies that I'm really super excited about for the rest of the year, both in the horror sphere, but also outside of the horror sphere. There's one with, I think it's The Rock and Kevin Hart, and they, like, need to rescue Santa Claus, and I'm not like, I don't celebrate Christmas, but when it comes to movies like that, they're just so flippin' cute. Just saw Maxine last week, it was enjoyable, I went without expectations, well, that's good. That's like, I heard one review about Longlegs, and people are like, "Oh, this is not traditional horror. If you think this is just traditional horror, you're gonna be really disappointed." And I'm like, "I don't think anybody should be going into this one thinking it's traditional horror." I think most people think it's a psychological, police procedural kind of thing, so with horror kind of elements, the dark elements. Um, Loved X and Pearl, obsessed with Mia Goth. She really is taking off, hey. And I've heard her acting, especially in those two movies, is fantastic. Movie content is so much fun. I look forward to yeah. So I want to do like movies that I'm excited for the rest of the year, and maybe another one talking about the movies that I have seen this year, and my thoughts on them. We've actually seen quite a few good movies this year. Glad to hear it's getting good reviews. I've tried to stay spoiler free, so I'm going mostly blind. Nice. I like Maxine, but have thoughts about the ending. And I heard about that. So that'll be interesting once I'd like to watch all three of them kind of together to see what I think. I was up early and got the first 5 issues of graphic novel Beneath the Trees Nobody Sees. Richard Scarry meets Deck. Oh, that sounds interesting. I like the sound of that. Good morning, Matthew. Hope you guys are having a great day out there. It's lunchtime for you guys, so let me know how your weather is. Is it hot out on the East Coast? Have you ever read Dungeon Crawler Carl? Nope. I recently got into the series and it's amazing, bizarre, apocalyptic comedy. Oh, that sounds interesting. Something a little bit out of my normal genres. Horror movies have been bigger hit for me than books. Yes, even with all of the remakes and stuff that have been coming out lately and prequels and sequels and all the things, there have been some gems that I've seen and I've really, really liked them. Um, we've been really into horror comedies this year, which is funny because comedy is not my thing, but just the over the top gore and just silliness, it just really gets me. It makes me super happy. I'm excited to hear that you love Beneath the Trees. I've been curious about it. Okay, so I need to check this out. I love scary books, but don't usually like scary movies. Yeah, with horror movies, I don't like a whole lot of body horror, especially when it comes to like torture or like extended, like really graphic scenes and stuff like that. I'm more along like the paranormal, gothic, ghosty. sort of things. Like I love The Conjuring. I love Insidious. We watched Identity actually the other night. That one's a bit of a slasher, but it's psychological as well. Matthew has never seen it. Of course, I knew how it ended, so I knew what was coming. But yeah, I'm kind of on the fence with my horror movies. I had to be picky and choosy. Like people are talking about like Terrifier 3 is coming up. Absolutely, like no go. Can't go there. Okay, guys, we're about 15 minutes in. I'm going to bring up the kitty and we're going to go for 45. So I hope you guys all have a good sprint and we'll talk about movies and all the things on the other side. Oh, wow. I look like a mess. That's okay. We're just cleaning. How did everybody make out with their sprint? I actually feel like I got a lot done. I got like a whole basket of laundry folded and put away. Did a little bit of vacuuming now that the floor drobe is kind of cleared out a little bit. Sorry. And there's a couple of things that I'm selling. So I was took some pictures and I'm gonna get them up on garage sale so I can clear out a little bit and get a little bit of cash for the tattoo fund. So let me know how you guys made out. I actually closed the blinds a little bit. It's super bright in here and it was starting to get hot. What did Matt think of the end of Identity? He actually really liked it. He was like, "Oh wow, I didn't see that coming at all." So it was good because it actually like started a conversation between the two of us with like how that ended and our thoughts if that would actually work or whatever, not getting anything away. Nice here in St. John's, 16. Oh, I wish it was just 16 degrees here. I think we're at like mid 20s today. So it's a little warm. Jackie is off to do her adulting. Um, so she's working on her basement. So she has adult stuff to do today. So we hope she has a great week. Listened to Dance Magic and took a shower, then continued listening to Do McKee. Nice, 35%. Yeah, I think we talked about that the other night. It was a very Stephen King evening. I think it was on Thursday that we did sprints. Good morning, Amanda. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you have your coffee in hand. You were on the ball this morning. Yeah, I feel like very accomplished. Maybe it's the amount of coffee that I had. I'm not really too sure. Not gonna lie, I'm still living on iced coffee and snacks. I did go to Costco yesterday though, and I picked up like some actual food. Like I got like a rotisserie chicken that I just threw in the fridge and some salad kits and some fruit. So I'm not just living on candy and iced coffee the entire time Matthew is gone. He's back in a couple of days. Doom scrolling to wake up. I don't blame you. I mean, the doom scrolling is a thing, and I find it hard to get out of two pages because I had to tidy up first. My scatterbrain self can't concentrate with messes surrounding me. Not much reading, but well, and I mean that's okay. That's fine. I totally feel the cleaning up. With me, it's the piles. It's the piles of books, piles of clothes, piles of witchy things that I have everywhere that I'm trying to clean up before Matthew gets home. So we're going to work on that. My parents are going to be coming over soon, so I'm still going to be on sprints. They're storing some of their stuff at our place until they can get a place of their own. They're staying with my brother right now. So we're working on getting them settled. So like my dad has got a family doctor now, which is great. He had a bunch of tests done since he's been here. They've got their Alberta Health, their driver's licenses. They picked up their new vehicle last Tuesday. So, I mean, we're at the point now where it's like, oh, you're officially Albertans, which is fantastic. So now the next thing is to get them out of my brother's house and get them a place of their own. So that's the next thing on the schedule. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's like I said, it's still very light with the stuff that they have, but I think over the next 2 weeks, it's really going to explode because it's always Matthew's and mine anniversary weekend, which is next Saturday on the 20th, that things really start to kick off here in Canada. And I know that they do have their summer clearance stuff that's still going on. Bath and Body Works is the same thing. I don't typically use the Bath and Body Works soaps or candles, but I do like their little hand sanitizers and their candle holders and stuff like that. So I'll be popping in there probably next weekend too. Yes, the piles is the thing. The piles is a problem. They're bloody everywhere. They're on the stairs, they're on the floor, they're on my nightstand. It's a problem. So I figure if I get the main floor done this weekend, I'm working on the library slowly but surely, and then I can get the basement kind of cleaned up as well because I want everything sort of tidy for spooky season. Yes, they are, and actually my dad got a scooter as well. His legs don't work very well, and he walks with a cane, but it just doesn't help very much. So we actually got it's bright red. We got him a scooter, so it's fantastic. So between the car and that, they're getting their independence since they moved out here. Got about a quarter way through what I'm working on. The rest will have to wait till this evening. I get it. Life always gets in the way, right? Caught in a news cyclone and now really need popcorn and a movie today. I get you. I try to stay away from the news as much as possible. Like I catch up on the things that like I need to that are pertinent to me, but I try not to get into like all the crap that's going on right now. It's just never ending. But I think this afternoon I'm actually going to be doing Kelsey from Slimy Slashers is doing like a content planning session. So I feel like I'm going to do that, probably watch some movies. I'm going to have some popcorn as well because popcorn is my favorite snack, and just chill. Try to get through all of this stuff in the morning. So be happy if I can get everything scooped into Doom boxes this week. Yeah, I feel ya. It's just constant. We're minimalists, I guess you would say. Like we don't have a whole lot of extra stuff. There's always something, right? Hugs, cultural cobwebs. I'm trying to avoid all this stuff, but it's hard to do so. Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. Not talking about anything specifically, but like, there was a whole thing last night. So um the plot thickens. Yes, it really is, and I'm super, super happy. So, now we're trying to get them to like, my parents had a huge property and a huge house, and my mom was all like, she had a big garden, she had fruit trees and, herb garden and vegetable garden and stuff like that. So it's actually really hard for her, um, to be in a spot now where she's not constantly like working on the house and stuff. So she's finding it a little bit mentally tough. She's reading Cameron's book right now. Cameron Cheney sent her a copy of Autumn Crow High Fresh Hell, and he signed it for her. And so she's reading that right now and she's really enjoying it. So I thought that was super cute. I'll be moving books around, rearranging shelves to make room for all the books I ordered. Oh my God, that's constant, isn't it? Yeah, I hear ya. So I think what I'll do is during the week set aside like instead of trying to do it all at once, do like an hour each time so I can get all of my books reorganized. Yeah, so super, super excited for Kelsey's planning session. Conversion, not conversation. I can't. Yeah, it's totally fine. I knew what you meant. Yeah, so everything is all good. I'm probably going to actually go get some more water. I definitely haven't drank enough water in the past few days. And you guys, if you were on sprints the other day, I'm having like a lot of cramps in my feet and stuff. I mean, it's also my own fault for wearing huge heels at work, and stomping around. I'm super, super short. Like very, very vertically challenged. So I wear my big stompy stomps when I'm at work. But when I don't drink enough water, then I end up with cramps in my feet and my calves and stuff. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to continue doing some laundry. I've got some hand wash items that need to be dealt with as well. And yeah, so we'll be hopping back into the next 45-minute sprint here in a couple of minutes. It's called the Bookshelf app. It's just called Bookshelf. And it's I used to have stuff in spreadsheets too, and I'd have like little tabs along the bottom. And so I highly recommend it. And you can sort them however you want, and it's perfect. And I really, really enjoy it. Like I said, it has a little note section in there, so I'm putting like the condition of the books. So yeah, it's just called Bookshelf. You can get a pro version. It's really super cheap actually as well. I just use the free version right now, but I might actually upgrade to pro. I think you just get a couple of extra like little things that you can do. So highly, highly recommend. I have read it. Autumn Crow, really liked it. Autumn Crow, I think, has to be like one of my favorite books. I told Cameron, I'm like, it's definitely, if I had a shelf of like all my favorite books, it would definitely be on there. The original Autumn Crow. Yes, you're very welcome. Okay, so my parents just showed up. I can hear them downstairs. So I'm going to queue up Kitty and we're going to go for another 45. So I hope you guys have a great sprint and I'll see you on the other side. How did everybody make out? I was actually helping my parents move some of their stuff into my spare bedroom, and we came across some really cool things from my childhood, and like this little box of cassette tapes that has like really super old stuff. Like they're like even the words on the cassettes are all rubbed off. But there were definitely some in there that I was super excited to see. So now I'm going to have to get a cassette player so I can play them. So I did that and got a little bit of exercise hauling some boxes up over the stairs from my garage. So I'm hot. I'm all hot now. Didn't get any more laundry folded, but that's okay. So just gonna hang out with them for a little bit. Off to Wyoming. Have a great day. Goodbye, cobwebs. Off to the cinema. So let me know what you think of Long Legs. I'm really, really super interested to hear your thoughts. Got to scoot. Catch you next time. Goodbye, Snazzy Moose. Yeah. Yeah, there was a couple of fun discoveries in there actually, and they have like this super vintage wall decor, like these like carved masks and stuff, like wooden masks from way back in like the 60s or 70s, and so it's just really cool to rediscover all of those things from my childhood, things from the haunted Victorian, of course, that we had on the walls when I was super super little. Um, so I actually have the cradle that my dad made when I was really young, my Jessie doll, who is a haunted doll. She's going to be making an appearance in a video. She needs to be blessed because I swear to God, she's going to start moving around the house. My dad's skeleton, his name is Bones, that he used to sit on the back of his motorcycle. He's here. So lots of super fun finds. So really excited. So I'll be sure to share some more with you guys. Maybe we'll do a little vintage haul from the haunted Victorian because there's lots of really great energy attached to all of it. ED finally got to read A Little Perfect. I did not. Read 4 chapters of Lights Out. Oh, nice. By Stein, drinking my coffee. It's almost time for me to go to get another coffee. I'm not going to lie. I really, really want another one. I think I might do like a half calf or something though, because I'm zinging quite, I'm vibrating this morning. So maybe the caffeine probably isn't great right now. Packed for your daughter and listen to more of Child Alone. That must be so fun for her going to camp. Does she go every summer? And is it just a week? Is it like a month? Or just let me know how long she's going. That must be super exciting. It must be nice for you to get some you time as well. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, yeah, Jessie is a haunted doll for sure. Um, she's actually wearing my christening dress, and she has like a shawl that's like from when I was christened when I was a baby. So she's going to be a wonderful haunted, like a haunted house prop for Halloween too. Such spooky fun, yes. My goal to make my house into a spooky haunted mansion is coming to fruition. Yeah, I think that's going to be really cool. I want to go through some of their stuff and show you guys some things from when I was a kid in the haunted Victorian, and definitely want to get. Actually, my dad has these like little 8 millimeter like reels, so I want to get like a little player to see what's on them because nobody can remember what's on them. So we'll have to do that too. That would be super fun. Goes for a week during the summer. It's a wonderful camp for disabled teens. Fantastic. So fortunate. Yeah, that's really great. I'm assuming that probably not everybody has stuff like that, which is awesome because it's good for the kids and it's good for the parents too, just to know that they're having lots of fun with um, other kids who have the same sort of disabilities and stuff. So that's fantastic. Yes, I'm excited for her too. That sounds wonderful. Um, and hopefully you'll get some reading and some relaxation into while she's gone. Yeah, it just occurred to me like when they started opening boxes, I didn't even know that they brought that stuff with them. So I definitely want to do that. And show you guys some stuff from the Haunted Victorian. And there's this one specific cassette tape. I was so happy to see it. It's called Rockin' Down the Block, and it's like 70s and 80s kind of rock and roll hits. And it was one of my favorites when I was growing up. I remember like putting it on in the cassette player and blasting it through the window while you're like washing the car. So I was really, really super excited to see that. Yes, everybody's happy for Jen's daughter going to camp. So exciting. How nonchalant you are about talking about a haunted doll. Yes, I will definitely do a haul with her and Bones and the cradle that my dad. Oh, also, so my dad used to he worked in construction, and so he did a lot of woodwork. So he made me a cradle for my Jessie doll and my Cabbage Patch dolls when I was a kid. But also, they all the way from Newfoundland, they brought up my toy box, which is pink, and he made that for me as well. I think when I was like 3, and I love my toy box, and I didn't had no idea they were even taking it until they got here. So it's pink and it has purple, like this like carousel horse on it, and it's very girly. So I'm super excited that it's here because I'm going to take it apart. We're going to sand it down and repaint it and make it all spooky. Like maybe I'll do like a Ouija thing on top and put it in down in my library. And I don't know, maybe I can put like I don't know, maybe I can use it for like witchcraft stuff or something. I'm just really super excited it's here. And then of course the cradle and my doll and Bones will be utilized in the library and during Halloween and stuff. So Jessie, she yeah, we're gonna give her a little blessing just to make sure she doesn't crawl up the stairs and into my bed. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. It would actually be really cool. Okay, so, ED, I know you're gonna love this too. You know the chest that Buffy had in her closet and she pulled it out and it had like, clothes and stuff on top, but when she took it out, there was a false bottom and it had like all of her vampire hunting stuff in there. Maybe I could put like a false bottom in my toy chest, my old toy chest, and we can paint it black and all the things. So I definitely want to show you guys that too once we get it. It's still in my garage, so I'm gonna wait till Matt gets home and bring it downstairs. Super excited. And there's like this little night kind of thing, and it's like a wall plaque. And I'll show it to you guys. It's red and it's wonderful. So once I get the library painted, that'll be going up on the wall. I'm just so excited for all of this old stuff from my childhood. There was a big bang. I'm not sure what that was. That's amazing, Jen. I've been working with special education for 10 years. Oh, fantastic. Camp will be so fun. Yes, it must be really great. She must look forward to it every year. Yeah. My sister, yeah, I had a couple of porcelain dolls too. I don't have them anymore, but they're super creepy as well. And there was that movie which they came to life, and that didn't help things. I don't know if you're referring to that movie that's called Dolls, and they're like murderous little creatures. We watched that one, I think, last year, and I want to find it like a copy for myself because I think we just rented it and it was super cheesy and so much fun. I really enjoyed it. So sorry, I'm getting a text. So I definitely will do a haul once we get some of that stuff out of there and show you guys because that was super fun discovering some of those things today and helping them get their stuff up over the stairs because, you know, when you're my age, your parents are getting elderly and you got to do what you can for them, right? So yeah, the one dolls. I think it was Katrina Brown. I think she did like a haunted doll kind of thing a couple of years ago, like a haunted doll reading vlog, and it's one of my favorite subgenres is haunted dolls. And she was talking about it, and so it had been on my watch list like forever. And then we finally rented it out. Matt really enjoyed it too. It's the super cheesy ones that we absolutely love. Okay, so we've got a couple of people who hopped off. I'm gonna re-queue up the kitty here. We're gonna go for another 30 minutes, and this will be the last sprint. And then I'm gonna go help my parents another little bit, and I'm gonna let them know that I want to dig out some of that stuff so I can show you guys in a video. That would be awesome. I think it would be a lot of fun. So I'm really glad we came up with that idea together. And if you guys get a chance to go over and watch my Halloween haul that I did today, let me know what you think of the things that I've gotten so far. So I'm just gonna put up the kitty, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Hey guys, sorry I left my glasses downstairs and I can't see a damn thing. So I'll try to read your comments. Yeah, so we had a good chat during sprints. We unpacked some more stuff from the Haunted Victorian and shit from 50 years ago, which is crazy. So we had a lot of fun doing that. And I didn't get as much laundry done as I wanted to, but that's okay because I'm going to be on Halloween-a-thon planning and sprints and stuff like that later on today. So I'm sure I'll get it done this afternoon. Had to stop for family stuff, which is all good with me. So let me know how you guys got up or did during your sprints, what you got up to. I know a couple of people have hopped off already, and I'm going to be hopping off pretty soon too, I think. What time is it? It is going for 11 o'clock. It's about 20 to 11 here. So we're coming up to lunchtime. I'm getting kind of hungry because I had my breakfast at like 5. So I'm getting a little bit hungry. I need to get some more water. And yeah, so my parents and I think either might order in something for lunch or go out for lunch. Let's see how hot it is. And then I can kind of make the decision from there. I mean, I always cover myself in sunscreen before I go out anyway. Oh, it's 22. It's 22 degrees right now, so it's a little bit warm. So I'll probably throw on a sundress and we'll figure out what we want to get. Sorry if I'm squinting. Fix lunch and listen to more of my audiobook. What are you guys having, Jen? I've got rotisserie chicken down there. I've got some pasta, like stuffed pasta thingies down there too. So I might do that, or might just take them out to the mall somewhere. Maybe we'll go to the mall for lunch and just food court it. We'll kind of decide because my dad, like I said before, doesn't walk so well. So we'll see what we want to do. Did some reading. The Ghost of Blackwood Hall. It's a little better now, but not as good as The Hidden Staircase. Yeah, The Hidden Staircase. I don't think I've read that one. It's ringing a bell, but I don't think I've read that one. So hopefully Blackwood Hall goes a little bit better for you. Great sweatshirt. I read a little bit more of Lights Out. Good for you. Yes, my Camp Crystal like. I got this one at Spirit Halloween 2 years ago. I really like these like long sleeve kind of t-shirts, like when you don't want to wear a hoodie, but you don't want to wear a t-shirt. So this one is one of my favorites. It's really super, super soft cotton. Might go get some lunch, sandwiches and chips. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea too. I did pick up some bread the other day and I've got like turkey, like deli turkey and stuff like that down there. So maybe we'll do that. Sandwich and chips sounds good to me too. So I hope you guys all had a great weekend Sunday morning. I hope you guys had a great time during sprints, got lots of work done. I'm super, super excited because it's only today and tomorrow, and then Matthew is home. I don't know, maybe I'll work from home on Tuesday so I can spend some time with him. We'll see. Yeah, so I'm gonna hop off, you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Got some work done this morning, so that's great. And Halloween hauls have started. We're gonna do a vintage haul from the Haunted Victorian, which that was a great idea. I think I might do that sooner rather than later here on the channel, and I can share all of my goodies from the Haunted Victorian. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope your daughter has a great time at her camp. So I'll see you guys next time. Not decided yet if I'm going to do the Thursday night sprints this week because, like I said, Matthew is coming back. So it'll probably be the following week that I'll do the Thursday night sprints as well as the Sunday morning per usual. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.